Our savior keeps making the news. DFV inspires us all 'cause we just like the stock, rocket, celebratory gesture, cat. They forgot to mention his option positions for another cool $20. Dude's packin'. Big old dong perched atop some meaty mighty clackers. Are you a poet? A Nobel laureate of the retarded. Wonderfully spoken. Wait, hold the F up, didn't rebound? Where have you been? Give him a break, he's retarded. Monkey brain. GME climb like young ape on tree. Living under a rock apparently. Not fault, be little media coverage if you got the stocks and forgot about it, just think of it as money you found in some old jeans. Yeah, like almost criminally little about it on TV considering the media coverage Boone has been getting every time it trends down. Because it would cause more people to hop on. It's up to over 200 a share currently and still rising. Who would have thought in March 2021 we'd be reliving nostalgia of January 2021 laughing my butt off? Like, all of us lol. Yeah, man. 2021 was 10 years ago, it's that time again. DFV clearly states in public that he is willing to put more money into GME actually puts more money in media, surprised Pikachu face. Edit, stop buying all this random awards you artists. Go buy yourself some tendies. Has he bought more since he doubled down? Still at 100K as of his update yesterday. He's a value investor. At some point the price is higher than what he's willing to put more money in on it. We know he thinks it was worth more than $40. Who knows what he thinks of it at $250? We know he thinks it will go higher or he would have sold by now. He likes the stock. Head and Shoulder needs to hire this man for a shampoo commercial. That's a glorious mane. 100%, when DFV cuts his hair it's time to sell. Hair length equals hold length. This is the DD that's needed. Well, I'm convinced. This is why I love the artists, they see things even us apes don't catch that could potentially be huge. If DVF posts and his hair is magically shorter then look out. Now if he comes out with a rocker wig on. Oba 5, gorilla, flex biceps, gemstone, celebratory hands in the air, money bag, rocket, full moon, 120 at 146 hodling edit, F me. Yes DFV guys, that damn other post with DBF inceptioned it into my head, smiley face, either way this, gorilla, is going to hold and buying dips. He's like the Samson of stocks. Sidi Delilah tried her best and failed miserably. Never would have expected some humor here lol. Waiting for DFV to whip out the ass bone and start going to town. Those profits will be biblical. I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Cramden. Musical note. Well people, I've been here before, I know this chart and I've walked this floor. You see, I used to trade alone before I knew ya, and I've seen your ticker on the marble arch. But listen retards, tendies are not some kind of victory march. No, they're a cold and they're a broken hedge fund. Musical note. Son of a bitch, you're right. I wonder what the actual numbers would look like, comparing investing based on all these weird factors like DFV's hair length and the phases of the moon versus standard investing logic. Wasn't there a thesis with people throwing darts at stock doing better than a regular hedge fund? Yes. That's why that post was not a joke. I'm completely serious. I would love to participate in a fund based on those factors and compare the numbers. I sure wouldn't YOLO all my money into anything, but I'd be down to be a part of the experiment. If it turned out better than a hedge fund or the Dow or whatever, it would be the funniest goddamn thing in the entire history of the planet, and that's worth throwing a little money on just to see. I believe it was apes. Honestly. Calls on DFV's hair. We have the same COVID haircut, I feel validated. I'm not cutting at least until he does. Web link. We just like the hair. If he ain't cuttin', I ain't cuttin'. If he ain't cuttin', I ain't cuttin'. This is the way. I like the shampoo. I like the locks. Does his wife even need a boyfriend? This man's hair is his wife's boyfriend. I swear he looks like George Washington. I want to see him in a powdered wig. Maybe for the next congressional hearing. As a bald ape. Me very jealous. Stonks rising. GME, chart with upwards trend. Original poster replies. I'm waiting for GME to give him a effing seat on the board already. How hasn't this happened? Smiley face. He probably just hasn't asked. I didn't know I couldn't do that, officer. Because I did know I couldn't do that. Chappelle? Chip actually. Chip don't do it. But it was too late. I tried to tell him not to race, but I was high, so all that came out was, sometimes a N and dollar it got to race, I don't know. We're not gonna take IT. Damn it, Dave, close your butt cheeks and let me handle this. He will do a Robert California and talk the CEO out of their job. He doesn't own anywhere near enough shares to be on the board. He would need to own several million to have enough voting power to attempt that. Mother effer helped the company survive. He should be CEO. I'm sure he and RC have had dinner together at least once by now. I bet they DM each other like giggling middle school girls. I would like to see those DMs, please. Hey Rich Wasts up stonk goes stonk. Lulz, let's go get a beer, and troll all the Melvins. I'm down. Where? Flanagan's Cocktails and Dreams. I got that reference. Pour one out for Brian. BRB going to watch all of RK's YouTube videos and anything I can find of RC so I can write a convincing fanfiction. You shipping them? PLS ship Porter and a dog. RC and DFV slumber party sleepover and pillow fights. So wholesome. Let's go lick some toads and eat ice cream. How about some shrooms and frozen yogurt? That was Cohen that did that and is also who should be CEO. Newcomers here don't realize this whole thing was set off with the announcement that Cohen was joining the board. Hire him as their CRO. Chief Reddit Officer. We like the stock. Don't we own several million shares? Asking for a bunch of apes. Could give him an honorary seat after all this though. Kind of like how universities give honorary degrees. Can we vest him with the voting rights of our shares? Would that be enough to push him over the edge? You can't have a cat on the board. Hess not a cat, he was very clear on that. Yo, I think I'm going to start an Airbnb type of spot. Name it Valhalla. And start a vacation place in Florida for all of the WSB to come party with their gains. All inclusive. Anyone want to be business partners with a retarded hobo? Edit, we got one potential investor. Who else is in? I actually was going to say on that one post a while back, the one about placing standing bets, that if GME hits 10,000 a share that I will buy a house that has an Airbnb space that's free for the WSB folks holding GME. Glad I'm not the only one out there thinking along those lines. I hope you don't live in Delaware. Nope, I'm web link. That would place GME in the top 10 largest companies by market cap, right? Tendy Town Resort, where all the retards go. 1 stonk, 2 stonk, game stonk, go cat go, lay off of my blue blee suede shoes. His picture made me pregnant. I am a man. His picture made me a man, I am not a cat. Yeah right Morgana. DFV is my Lady Anne. Wasn't expecting Persona reference here but I'll take it. User Granny1 got me looking sideways but I'm also an autist so that's normal. Reddit link. It's not a tumor. My husband's girlfriend wants to know why I'm laughing so hard. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.